Have you ever wondered what happens in heaven while people make decisions on earth? Well, in 1 Kings 22, we actually get a glimpse of exactly what takes place. Israel had a king named Ahab, powerful and wealthy, but very wicked. He worshipped idols, chased after sin, and silenced the prophets who dared to speak on God's behalf. Ahab wanted victory and glory, but he didn't want God telling him what to do. One day, Ahab planned to go to war. He called in 400 prophets and asked them, "Should I go into battle?" They said, "Yes, go. You will win. You are unstoppable." Ahab smiled because this was exactly what he wanted to hear, since it stroked his ego and made him feel even more unbeatable. But the king of Judah, Jehoshaphat, wasn't convinced. He asked Ahab a question that made him feel very uncomfortable. "Isn't there at least one more prophet of the Lord?" Ahab sighed. "Yes, but I hate him. He never prophesies anything good about me. His name is Micaiah." Meanwhile, in heaven, God called a divine meeting in the heavenly courts, and he said to the participants that attended, "Who will persuade Ahab to go into this battle, where he will meet his end?" Different spirits give different ideas, but one stepped forward and said, "I will go and be a lion spirit in the mouth of his prophet." God responded, "Go, you will succeed." Why was this so? Because Ahab had rejected truth for so long that he now preferred lies. Micaiah, God's prophet, finally arrived and told Ahab the truth. "If you go into battle, you will not return alive." Ahab didn't like what he said. He ordered Micaiah to be locked away and shouted to him, "I will return safely." But Micaiah replied, "No, you wouldn't. If you come back alive, then the Lord has not spoken." Ahab went away, a proud, stubborn, disobedient, and determined man. In the battle, a random arrow was fired into the air and found the only gap in Ahab's armor. He fell, and the dogs licked his blood just as God had warned. He ignored God's voice, and the lie that he believed became the lie that destroyed him. Beloved, this story speaks loudly to us today. God sees every situation that happens on the earth. He sees every situation that happens in your life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And when we think that He's not paying attention, He is busy planning meetings in heaven. Nothing happens without His knowledge. He is totally involved. The voices we listen to shapes our destiny. We all choose either the comfortable lie or the uncomfortable truth. Many times, pride can blind the eyes of our conscience. Ahab loved his success more than his life. He wanted approval more than correction. When we ignore God's warning, we walk right into our destruction. God loved Ahab enough to warn him through his prophet, but Ahab refused to listen. Truth may hurt, but it saves lives. Sometimes God sends truth to stop us from walking off a cliff. So today, ask yourself, whose voice am I listening to? Are you surrounded by people who only tell you what you want to hear? Or do you welcome God's truth in your life, even when it challenges you? God still warns us. He still calls to us. He still guides us. Listen to God's voice over all else and don't reject the truth that could save your life. Amen. Thanks for watching till the end. And if you enjoyed this podcast, please share and subscribe so you can continue to receive these weekly Bible stories.